All right, the I can for today is I can write and interpret ratios. So let's look at my hand for a moment, or your hand. Okay, so I have one hand right here. Okay, so I have one hand. This box is going to represent 1. And on my one hand, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 fingers. So on my one hand, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fingers. I have just created a visual representation of a ratio. A ratio is a comparison of quantities. If that's too much, just think about ratios as relationships. The relationship between my one hand to my 5 fingers is one hand to 5 fingers. We write ratios with a colon like this, or you can write the word 2 in between the numbers, or you can write it as a fraction. So a ratio is the comparison of quantities, or if that's, again, too confusing, think of the word relationship. What is the ratio of hand to fingers? The ratio is for every one hand, I have 5 fingers, 5 fingers. 1 to 5. What is the ratio between fingers to hands? For every 5 fingers, I have one hand, or I can write it with a 2 in between, or as a fraction. All right, let's try another example. All right, let's say you want to make some orange paint, and you need the colors red and orange, All right, let's say that you want to make some orange paint, and you need the colors red and yellow to mix together to make orange. To make the right shade of orange that you want, you need 1 part red and you need 3 parts yellow. So it's going to be a little bit of a lighter orange, right? If I mix these colors together, I'm going to get my orange batch. Now let's look at the word ratio. Remember, ratio, relationship, okay? I have 1 red and 3 yellows. So my ratio, or the relationship between red and yellow, is 1 to 3. 1 to 3. For every 1 red, I have 3 yellows. What about my relationship, or my ratio, of yellow to red? Yellow, I have 3, so it's 3 to 1. Ratio, relationship. All right, let's look at these donuts. So I have some green donuts here and some red donuts. What is the ratio of green to red donuts? What is the ratio of green to red donuts? So think about ratios, relationship, the comparison of quantities. What is the ratio of green? I know green, I have 4, right? I have 4, 2, and red, I have 3. So the ratio of green to red donuts is 4 to 3. What is the ratio of red donuts to green donuts? And the order is important here. So the ratio of red donuts, I have 3 red donuts to 4 green donuts. The ratio of red to green donuts is 3 to 4. All right, let's review. So the I can was I can write and interpret ratios, comparison of quantities. Think about it as relationships. So we looked at the hands to finger. So the ratio of the hands to fingers, what's the ratio of hands to fingers? I have one hand in this photo right here, right? Or this picture drawing. How many fingers do I have? For every one hand, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fingers. And we use the colon. So the ratio of hands to fingers is 1 to 5. Let's look at our colors for mixing that orange paint. So what is the ratio of yellow to red? I have 1, 2, 3 yellow. So 3 yellow. And then I have 1 red. Yellow to red is 3. Sorry, I should put that colon in order, but 3, 2, 1. The yellow to red ratio is 3 to 1. For every 3 yellow, I have 1 red. And then looking at the donuts, what is the ratio of green to red donuts? So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 green donuts, 2 red, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3 red donuts. The ratio of the donuts from green to red is 4 to 3. All right, and that's it. Good job.